I wish I could afford that, but it's so expensive. Sound familiar? Now, what about this? This could pay for itself in a month. I'm in. What's the real difference between these two reactions? It's not about the money in your bank account. It's about the question you ask your brain. And today, we re-diving deep into the single most powerful mental switch you can flip, the question you ask yourself when you're faced with a decision. This one shift can rewire your brain for success, unlock opportunities you never saw before, and completely change your financial trajectory. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you won't just understand this concept. You'll have a practical, 3-step method to start training your mind for abundance, starting today. So let's get into it. Most people are unknowingly trapped by one simple question. How much does it cost? When you see a new course, a better piece of equipment, or even just a book, your brain immediately jumps to the price tag. This question triggers a scarcity mindset. It frames the entire decision around loss. You're focused on what you have to give up, the money leaving your wallet. Your brain starts searching for all the reasons why you can't do it. It highlights the risk, the expense, the potential for failure. And what's the most common outcome? Inaction. You walk away, telling yourself you saved money, when in reality, you might have just lost a massive opportunity. But what if you asked a different question? The one that people with an abundance mindset ask instinctively. What is the potential value for me? Notice the immediate shift. This question isn't about loss. It's about gain. It's about return on investment. Your brain is now programmed to search for solutions, not problems. It starts calculating the potential upside. How could this make my life better? How could this make me more money? How could this save me time or energy? This question opens the door to possibilities. It doesn't ignore the cost. It just puts the cost into perspective against the potential reward. This is how smart decisions are made. It's not about being reckless. It's about being strategic. Now, this isn't just some feel-good pop psychology. There's real neuroscience behind this. Think of your brain as a network of roads or neural pathways. Every time you ask a question, you're sending traffic down one of those roads. If you constantly ask, how much does it cost? You're paving a superhighway for scarcity thinking. It becomes your brain's default route. It gets faster and easier to think about loss and limitation. But when you start asking, what is the potential value? You begin carving out a new path. At first, it might feel like a bumpy dirt road. It's unfamiliar and takes conscious effort. But the more you use it, the smoother and more automatic it becomes, until one day, the abundance pathway is your new superhighway. You're literally rewiring your brain for opportunity. So, how do we start paving this new road? How do we train this mindset muscle? It comes down to 3 simple steps. First is awareness. Just start noticing when you ask the cost question. Don't judge yourself, just observe. Ah, there I go again. Second is reframing. The moment you catch yourself, consciously stop and ask the new question. Okay, wait. Let me reframe this. What is the potential value here? This is the active workout for your brain. The third step is the list. When you ask the value question, physically write down or type out at least 3 potential benefits. This forces your brain to actively search for the upside and solidifies the new thought pattern. Let's look at a couple of real-world examples. Imagine a freelance graphic designer using an old, slow laptop. A new one costs $1,500. The scarcity mindset screams, that's a month's rent. I can't afford that. The designer gets frustrated, works slower, and misses deadlines, ultimately losing clients. Now, let's reframe. What's the potential value of a $1,500 laptop? Well, it could cut project time in half, meaning they can take on twice the clients. It could handle more complex software, allowing them to charge higher rates. It could pay for itself in 2 months and then generate pure profit. It's not an expense. It's an investment in their business engine. Here's another one. A young professional sees a $200 ticket for an industry conference. The cost question says, "That's a lot for one day. What if it's boring?" They stay home. The value question asks, "What's the potential value?" They could meet one person who offers them a dream job. They could learn one new skill that gets them a promotion. They could connect with a mentor who changes their entire career path. For $200, the potential return is almost infinite. The cost is a single data point. The value is the whole story. So here's the bottom line. The world doesn't just happen to you. Your reality is shaped by the lens through which you view it. And that lens is forged by the questions you ask. You control the questions, which means you control your focus. And where your focus goes, your energy flows, and your future grows. You have the power to shift from a world of limitation to a world of possibility just by changing one question. Are you ready to make that change? I want to challenge you. It's the 7-day question challenge. For the next 7 days, every time you face a decision that involves your time, energy, or money, I want you to consciously ask, what is the potential value for me? And see what happens. If you're in, I want you to declare it right now. Drop a comment below and say, "I'm joining the challenge," so we can all hold each other accountable. Thank you so much for watching. If this video shifted your perspective, please hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. And be sure to subscribe for more content that will help you level up your life. In our next video, we're going to talk about the 3 types of assets everyone should be investing in, even if you're starting with just $10. You won't want to miss it. See you then.